There. Whoa. I wish I could use the microphone. That would be better, but I can't right now, so. Right, I'm setting up a tripod. Today will be exciting because we're going to learn how to, I have often thought how we could improve Scientology, and you can insert your own jokes here. And one thing I thought was, people work so hard. They spend all that time, years, and all that money, hundreds of thousands, to go up the bridge, find out they have body Thetans stuck all over them, and then they have to scramble to work even harder and pay even more to get those pesky body Thetans off of them, right? Uh-oh, there's somebody on a scooter, and it's not William Good. Fixing my tripod. We're getting there. Now it makes a lot of sense why I always prefer to be out here with a friend, huh? Someone who has 86 more hands than me. All right. Apparently I can only landscape. I don't know why that is. Let me just see if I can go vertical. Nope.
The thing is, it's like,
Look at that. All right, we'll have to take notice of who's chatting, and here we go. At least I can see things. Now it's weird because the whole scene is blocked by chant. Okay, let's go back, see if we can read. We've got Manning. We've got Miss Antics, who's going to help us by modding, because she thought if I mod a total ignoramus, I won't be out ethics. Who else? Scientology up north, Jennifer, Jojo. Thanks for joining me, Scientology up north. You know, I look at your beautiful display and all your things that are so professional that they think you're an organization, and they think I can't even get a tripod to stand up. But you know what? I did print out something. I printed out T's QR code. So just to make sure that everyone can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So we're good with the sound. So this is why I need to be out here today. I need to be out here today to offer people a very well-priced, new system of being able to take care of pesky body Thetans. So this system, instead of spending years and years and years and hundreds of thousands of dollars and then finding out you have to somehow get rid of all your body Thetans, why? Why just release them? Why release them back into the ether where they have to just roam around and be homeless? They're homeless Thetans. And then they have to find somebody else to stick on. So that doesn't seem effective to me. So we're going to train our body Thetans so they can be useful members of society, even though they're body Thetans. They'll be well trained so they don't have to go find some other, like, unsuspecting poor person to stick all over. Okay, save the Thetans, yeah. We did bring, I had to have my emotional support vegetable with me today because, you know, I don't like to be out there by myself, so. Let's set up a few things and I can demonstrate our, I'm still here. Uh-oh. Antics has to type Manning out. Uh-oh, what's Manning saying? I can't imagine that he's going nutto. Oh, we got food delivery. Yeah, today we're going to save the Thetans. And I'll go in front of my camera. Okay, presuming you could see me when I walked around there. It's like I don't even know how a camera works. It's like I don't even know how a phone works. But I don't. Okay, apparently I cannot change the here, I'm trying to get our girl. There's our girl. So apparently I can't change the orientation of the camera, but I'm doing the best I can. Maybe we'll lower this a little bit. It's a learning experience. Consider it a learning experience. Okay, so presuming again you can hear me as long as I stay close to the phone. I guess the microphone thing isn't working, my wireless microphone, but I'm going to demonstrate to you how well, oh, and the shades are down. The shades are down. I'm going to demonstrate how well my my new system of training your body Thetan so that it just doesn't fly off and then go bother somebody else. We want it fully trained. This is not going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is not going to take years. It's my own proprietary method, though. So you can bring your problems to Miss Cabbage and we'll get you trained. Now I'm going to walk up and down and show you a fully trained Thetan, one that I'm actually working with right now. So I think the training's going pretty well. I explained to that woman that I have a new method for training body Thetans so they can now become productive members of society. And she laughed. She liked that. How do you do, sir? I can train your body Thetan for you. I guess it's hard to hear me if I walk away from the phone though, right? So what do you think of my system? I am working with this body Thetan, so but I think we're very far advanced in our training. How did my demonstration work for you? We need a few more likes. Hit that like button. I don't know if you can hear me this far from the phone, but Miss Cabbage was very instrumental in helping me to develop this program to train your body, Thetan. Okay, so again, if I walk away from the phone, I imagine it's hard to hear me. But yeah, Miss Cabbage was very instrumental, very helpful in developing the whole system to train your body, Thetans, so you don't have to pay thousands to Scientology. I mean, you know, bless their hearts and all that, but it's very expensive. It's very expensive. And not everybody can spend the next 10, 20 years of their life and all their money they have and all their money they'll make and all the money they don't have training body Thetans for Scientology, so you don't have to spend all the money.
Oh, wow. This
Yeah.
is beautiful. Who is that?
This?
Yes.
Oh, if you could come over here with me if you want to be seen. Down. This is Miss Cabbage.
Love that.
This is Miss Cabbage.
Oh, okay.
And she's my emotional support vegetable.
I love that. I feel like I need one.
Yeah, if you want to be over here, that's fine.
I'm good right there.
You're good right there. I love it. That's fine. And you're a good-looking young guy.
Thank you. I tried.
And you know, you're just at that age where it pays off if you try.
Have a good day.
Hi there. Would you like to learn how to train your body, Thetan, for much, much less than Scientology, and not have to pay so much money and take all those courses and spend years? I can teach you how to train the body, Thetans, so that you know, you don't have to get all the way up to OT4 and start auditing them off of you, you know, when you find out it wasn't the engrams, it was really,
I am not practicing.
you're not practicing Scientology? You know, most people consider it a cult. Yeah, una secta, a cult. Yeah. I would be very careful if I were you. I would Google Scientology crimes and learn a little something more before you... Oh, look, there's your handlers. There's your handlers. There they go. The staff. Whoo, she's smiling. You know why she's smiling? She says, oh yeah, I'm so pretty. They like me. Look, I'm famous. I'm going to be famous like Shannon. She's going to be famous like Shannon. All right. You know, one thing I know about everybody who's in this live stream right now, they like to see people do weird stuff on YouTube. I can train your body, Thetan, ma'am. I'm not sure if you could see me conversing with passersby or not, because I'm just one person and I'm trying to operate things that are so technical. They're a cell phone. Yeah, so technical it's a cell phone, and so technical it's a tripod. But you know, even that is stretching my abilities. Stretching the limit of my abilities. Oh, nice style check. Giving you a style check. All right. So we will have to see if anyone is interested in my new method, my new proprietary method for not just ridding yourself of body thetans, but actually recycling them so they become contributing members of society. Like Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage is a contributing member of society. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the chat. The chat is real different here. I never tried streaming directly from YouTube itself, but wasn't any easier than anything else. Okay, I just touch it and all of a sudden I see chat. Again, we got JoJo, we got Antics. Oh, we got Irish Mark. Yeah, Irish says she loves to be scallywag weird. But you know, it's healing just to go out and be weird in public. If it's a nice weird, if it's a good weird. Uh-oh. Antics. Are you talking about coleslaw? Are you talking about coleslaw? Oh my Lord. Did you meet Miss Cabbage? That's Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage. See, she gets it. They're going into the dorm. They get it. She's explaining it to her friend. I have a new method, my own method to train body thetans and make them successful members of society instead of just getting them off of you and dumping them to be homeless. Do you want homeless thetans? Oh my Lord, they want homeless thetans. You know, I haven't been out here on a weekend. There's my girl, Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage! And that woman laughed. She thought my body thetan out for practice walking was very nice. She liked it. No cabbages were harmed in making this video. Miriam. Oh my Lord. You know, I thought I didn't have the energy to drag myself and do all this because obviously what's easy for some becomes a whole project for me. Train your body thetans, cheaper than Scientology. Cheaper than Scientology. We'll take care of it for you. You don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's a cutie. Oh my God, a little cute outfit too. Oh my word. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. And Manning. Successfully, the pizza place that was next to this Scientology org is long closed up and gone. So we should look at the tax roll and see who owns that building and what might come in there next. All right. We will give you a special course to train your body, Thetans. It'll be much cheaper than Scientology. You could try it. They're not interested, you know, because they got TRs and they got a tone scale, where the tone scale is just, hey there. You know, they can just blase. Here, I'll walk my body, Thetan, that's in training, and we'll blase. Oh, and I got to show you something else, too, just in case you're wondering, because it's significant. All right, the wind died down, so it was so windy. And I hope you can hear me. Okay, so, woo! Style check, fit check, 100%. Kind of spring-like colors, joyful colors. You know, it's not, we got one of those freak beautiful days. So we do call it Indian summer. You know, it's not a Native American thing. We call it Indian summer from way back, and it's your first beautiful summer-like day after the first frost. And we've had a few frosts and a couple snows, so today we have an unbelievably beautiful day. So now the whistle. Why was I showing you a whistle? It's a special Chicago thing, and if you are in Chicago, you know why I and a million other people are wearing a whistle. It's a Chicago thing. It has to do with, all right, we'll have to have sirens because I couldn't get my microphone to work, even though I was wearing it. Does anybody know what the whistle is for in Chicago? All right, wait a minute. Looks like there's a lot of fast and loose talk in this chat. I have to catch up. Is that Anonymous Lens? Is that Lens? Lens? I think you're such an excellent live streamer on Fresh on the Street. I'm so pleased to have you here. Scientology, no, that's Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage. Miss Cabbage. You can think about that and let it. They didn't quite know. All right, what kind of crack-a-lack have you been getting up to in this chat? The chat is a little bit faint for the background, but there, now we can see a little bit more of Miss Cabbage. So, I was wearing a whistle, and it's a Chicago thing. Chicago is a city of neighborhoods. You will hear it said many, many times. Chicago is a city of neighborhoods. Every neighborhood has a big park. It's one thing that confused me so much about LA. When I was out there, I thought, well, I'll just go out and I'll have my book and my coffee and I'll just go sit in the park. And I'm like Googling, where the hell is a park? The city has such a huge footprint. Well, they got 2 parks. So Chicago has a lot of parks and a lot of neighborhoods. And everybody identifies by their neighborhood, where they're from. Where you're from, you say your neighborhood. Or sometimes even your parish church. Because we have a lot of Catholics too. But, or that's the school in the area. So people in neighborhoods are very well organized. They're on signal chats, all the moms who have to go pick up kids from school. They do not want armed military men popping out of cars and frightening their kids. And, you know, we have ice spotting. We have a lot of things just simply because of where I am in Chicago. Heaven forbid, we wouldn't want to be political. But one thing we do here in Chicago is everybody is making up, even like high schoolers, moms, people, organizations, groups. We make up whistle kits. So I'm not going to blow my whistle because it would have a very special, particular meaning. But yeah, if you see something that you think other people in the vicinity should be aware of, you immediately blow your whistle. It's a big thing and most people have them. So that's why I showed you my whistle. I am in Chicago. All right. Oh, that's Mr. Will from our last slide. He knows about the whistle. He knows about the whistle. Oh yeah, I have a whistle. Okay, Will, you know, trying to tell me that it started in LA, but that's good. But this is Chicago, and I have been saving every live video from every independent creator and every news channel, all the incidents that have. I have quite a library, and you'll see in Chicago we probably employ whistles better than anyone else in the world. Irish. You just use your whistle. What do you whistle? Like a whistle with your fingers in your mouth? Like this? No. These whistles cost $2, the one I have. And they're super loud. Super loud. Alright, we have to... I think we should probably... Oh, I have to figure out how much battery I have left. That would be good. Okay, I have a lot of battery, so that's good. I would like to show you now what a fully trained, successful graduate of the Miss Cabbage Train Your Body Thetan course certificate holder looks like when they're fully trained. And we brought a special body thetan with us today to show you what that would look like. So let me present that to you. Remember, I am walking one right now and exercising one that is advanced in training, but not quite there. Love that hair see her hair? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hair. Takes a lot of time, very often a lot of money to have a sophisticated hairdo like that. All right, I'm going to replace Miss Cabbage with our fully trained, functional, contributing body Thetan. You don't have to go to Scientology to get rid of your body Thetans. I will train them for you for free. And there we have it. Fully trained, functioning member of society from the Miss Cabbage School of Body Thetan Training. Fully trained. Sir?
Good. What is that, an alien?
No, this is a fully trained body thing. So when you get all the way up to the bridge, OT4, you find out that the Thetans are stuck all over your body, and now you have to start solo auditing them off of your body. But can you imagine all the years it takes? He says, don't talk to her. I'm not paid by anybody. I'm really nice. I'm not wicked. I'm not evil. Oh boy, she just came and got him and talked him into going away. You don't want to talk to her. Sorry, buddy. We can have a conversation next time when your handlers aren't around you. Okay, I can't make it go. It's zoomed in now, and I want to make it smaller. How do I make it smaller? How do you do, sir? I can train your body Thetans for you. I hear there's no more kids auditing in Scientology. Is that correct? How am I going to make this camera view? How do I unzoom it? How do I unzoom? There we go. I unzoomed. It's kind of busy. Kind of busy. Too bad we didn't watch that lady run out in desperation to get her new member away from me. Miss Cabbage! It's Miss Cabbage. Get it? Miss Cabbage! Hi there, hon. Let's not audit kids in Scientology. It's gross and disgusting. All right, I need to catch up with everybody. You are so great. I want to tell you I appreciate everybody who has taken time and put up with a lot of my problems of getting going, to be here with me and have fun with me. At least I'm having fun. I am having fun. Oh, this cabbage is turned 40. Okay, looks like you're enjoying it. Oh, pinch. I was trying to pinch. I'll pinch ya. Pinch antics. No, just kidding. I was trying to pinch it. But I figured it out in the end. Accidentally. Jojo. Listen. Miss Cabbage does wear a wiglet. But she likes to change her style. What can I say? And, you know, she is at that age where she's losing some of her leaves. You know, I'm sorry. She's losing some of her leaves and she needs a little wig. Marron. That was one half of a top that girl was wearing. But style is attitude. All right, who else have we got in here? I'm going to have to exercise my body Thetan training.
That's what you don't do.
No, mine is Miss Cabbage. And I do love you and value your work, but I wear a whistle.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was Victor 44790.
Oh, there's a parking enforcement policeman here who's just delightful, charming, sweet, friendly. Looking at some cars behind me. I did let her know I wear a whistle.
Train your body, Satan. Train your body, Satan. Way cheaper than Scientology. Make them contributing members of society. Instead of just stripping them off. Be homeless, Satan. You ever think of that? Some people think Scientology's a cult. Don't audit kids.
I am so sorry, but I just become so passionate when I think of children, even middle school, high school, being subjected to that auditing where they ask them the most intrusive, invasive, sexually explicit questions. And if the kids are like good kids that they just, maybe they don't even know some of that sexually explicit stuff, they make them go and look it up to make sure they understand. And the poor kid is thinking, I wish I could get out of this auditing room. I mean, I am quoting from all the experiences I have heard the former Scientologists who have escaped tell us. And not just one or two or three, but many of them relate the same type of experiences in auditing sessions, some even being trained to be auditors or being subjected to auditing. Okay, Bridge, what's Bridge saying? Savage. I'm so happy to see you here. Oh yeah, the H Mart. Isn't that Glenview? Is that Morton Grove there, or is it Park Ridge? Glenview. I know that H Mart. I've been out by that H Mart. That's a big Korean market. H Mart. They got a couple of them. I think there's one way out in Naperville. I'm not sure where. Oh, Antics is giving me hearts. Yeah, Waukegan. It's off Waukegan Bridge. You're right. Maybe that is Morton Grove. I didn't think. I can't remember where it was. Not that far from the airport. I probably drove through Park Ridge to get there. And just excuse me for getting so passionate when I saw a father bringing that young boy in there. And I think, what if they made him take the Purif and everything else? Sucks bum cheeks. No more kids in Scientology. No more kids in Scientology. Don't audit them. Do not audit children. It's abuse. Do not subject children to your Purif, which is not scientific, doesn't do anything, except get you very dehydrated and flushed, and subject you to possible later heart damage from super overdose of niacin in your little vitamin cocktail mix. We got to keep the kids out of Scientology. After all the books that have been written by former children of the Sea Org who finally escaped the religion, having known nothing at all, perhaps they were raised in Scientology, didn't even realize what a cult was or what the standards of a cult are. And they recount to us what it was like being audited as a child and then being, let's say, pressured. And children succumb to social pressure a lot more than adults. To come up with a big win. They get out of their Purif and they're like, holy crap, I'm glad that was done. Oh yeah, I had a big win. Miss Cabbage is down there with our fully trained body Thetan that is now a contributing member of society and no longer homeless. Hey, Fat Crammy's in the chat. I am looking at the chat now and I can see it very well. How are you doing? Again, I am so grateful for all of you that came in here and joined me today, and that you gave me a like, and you're chatting with me to keep me company while I'm out here. Let's go see how our graduate, our fully trained body Thetan, graduate of the Miss Cabbage Train Your Body Thetan coursework. All right, we're out here on a Saturday. Haven't really been out here on a weekend, I don't think. So what's everybody saying? Okay, from what I can tell, from the chat messaging seems a little faint. We have No Face. People are saying hi to No Face. We have Mona. Jennifer's still with us. Haggis is with us. JoJo's with us. Miriam, Scientology up north, is with us. Bridge is with us. Manning's still with us, I think. Lenz is still with us. Chat question. If you were a body Thetan, who would you Alright, I can't read it. Manning is having pizza. He tells you he's working, but he's really having pizza. We're going to have to work a little bit more with my Thetan. Put my whistle to the back. It seems like either the courses have already started or the lunch hour has already ended. Oh, here we have somebody. Hey, I just document First Amendment right, style audit 1A, First Amendment. All right, Miriam. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. All right. I hear a Melania. Melania would probably rather have a Purif right about now. But she stays in New York a lot, so there you go. She's safe. Or maybe she's in Mara, Florida. A1 steak sauce. Yeah. We have Miss Renee. Hello, Miss Renee. Miss Renee, I don't know if you saw our lovely Miss Cabbage, who's featuring her How to Train Your Body Thetan course today. It's her own proprietary course, and she has successfully trained that random body Thetan that was cast off by someone on the bridge to total freedom in Chicago. Oh yeah, bridge. It's gorgeous day today. That's one reason I wanted to be sure to be out here, because the weather is pretty variable, and it's usually much colder by this time. I can help you train your body Thetan, sir. Oh, this guy got an owie foot or owie hip. Oh my Lord. That dog is trying very hard. I think he has a hip problem. All right, we have Miss Cabbage, and she's accompanied by her #1 star pupil and graduate today, the fully trained body Thetan, who graduated from Miss Cabbage's How to Train Your Body Sit Thetan course. And we're demonstrating for folks. If you don't want to spend all the money to Scientology, I can train your body Thetans for you. They can contribute to society. Oh, I pinched that time and it got smaller. That's good. You know, one of our star members of our cabinet, the president's cabinet in our country, was fresh off the WWE. She and her husband own the WWE. That's the World of Wrestling. And she was appointed Department of Education. And she did come forward with her sincere worries on A1 for school children. So no wonder she's in charge of the Department of Education, because, well, she had misunderstood AI, and we know how an I, capital I, might look like a 1, or a 1 might look like an I. But she did warn us of the dangers of school children and A1 sauce. So, you know, there you go. But not to be political, just discussing current. Hey, do you like Miss Cabbage? I saw him glance a little bit there. OSA could be Thetan free, but then, you know, where's the money coming from, honey? Where's the money, honey? Also could be Thetan free. They just have to pretend they don't exist. Stop pretending they exist. Oh my God. A1 sauce is good. And now I'm going to go for the big word. The big word. $50 word. Worcestershire. I also like Worcestershire sauce. And that's how we say it here, baby. That's how we say it here. I know everybody says it their own way. A1 sauce. That's Heinz, isn't it? Heinz? Heinz A1 sauce. Special blend of herbs and ingredients. And a little bit like Worcestershire, only with more herbs and ingredients. Oh my goodness, they're all locked in there. Oh. Tricked me. They're all locked in there, busily working away at whatever they're working on. And they've had their lunch. They got their shades drawn. You could take a walk. Curious. Oh, I printed out T's and Miriam's QR code. Oh, Eyes is here. Hey, Eyes. See, some people like my humor. some people just should probably just admit they just like to see weird fun. There's their side door. And today, beautiful, gorgeous day in the city of Chicago, down at the, and again, I will say cult of Scientology. I qualified that in my last live stream, why I feel it's appropriate to call that, of Chicago. It's an ideal org, class 5 ideal org, 650 South Clark Street in the South Loop. Get a view of our neighborhood. Little view of our neighborhood. Boy, they're quiet now. I don't want to end this beautiful day in Chicago just when my battery will go, or my, oh, they're setting up a table in the lobby there. A check-in table. Can you see that? I wouldn't want to get near to their property, so I went, look at that, it's a check-in table with a tablecloth. It's not usually there. Scientology, my message to you is, please stop auditing children. In my opinion, it's abusive. We've heard very, very well what former members tell us about the auditing process, even former auditors, and how you have to confess your crimes. Confess your crimes. Oh, and what if your palms are a little sweaty? Well, then you can't get that needle to stay still, right? Because you haven't made yourself completely, absolutely still without reacting. So if you're just trained with biofeedback, which is the e-meter, biofeedback, sir, can you tell me if there are any children being audited inside Scientology? Boy, you are new staff. Did you check out their uniforms? I love the uniform. The new uniform is sharp. Got that gold nut on the tie, piping on the jacket, very sharp. They are chock-a-block full of staff. I don't know where the staff came from. Of course, the staff has been changed out since I, or indeed many other people, used to come down here. That staff uniform is fancy, fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy. Something big is going on. They're busy today. They got a lot of staff in there. Staff with fancy new uniforms. So I'm thinking they must have all gone down to Cultwater for the flag training to have the new uniforms, possibly. That's my thought. That's my thinking. So cute. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. Until she's not. Yeah, what's the deal with all these staff? And several of the staff members were older too. Did you notice that? I'm older. You know, it doesn't mean anything per se, but I'm just observing. Many of the staff are older. All new to me. All new characters. We have no way of knowing who or what or when these are lovely class 5 ideal org, Scientology Chicago. We don't know anything about these staff members unless we were to join, but don't you think I'm weird enough? I mean, what would happen to me if I actually joined Scientology? I'd either be like a person who had a lobotomy, or I can't imagine that I would get weirder, but I could. All right, I got to exercise my body, Thetan, again. I have a sandwich here too, and then I'll check my battery. I do want to spend more time in the city today. I think I might text some people, see if they're spontaneously. No kids in Scientology! Didn't he look like the same guy? He looked like the same guy that was walking the kid in the door. Yeah. Very honestly, I can't afford their courses, that's for sure. But I think I want to I'd like to go to Little Village and get something out of one of the shots, since their neighborhood has been just decimated, and the small businesses and the business owners that have been there for literally decades. They're hurting so bad, because people are afraid to drive down the street. People are afraid to come out of their house. It doesn't matter what they look like, brown, white, black, yellow, tan, pink. You can't predict where one of the incidences is going to go down. You're just going about your life, doing your errands, doing your shopping, driving down the street, and all of a sudden, there it is, unexpected. That is the way of engendering fear and terror. Like Scientology auditing. Yeah, confess those crimes, baby. Think harder. Think harder. There's something you're not telling me. There's something you didn't confess. Think harder. Oh no, you are not done. Well, now your palms are starting to get sweaty. So you're really not done. Because that little biofeedback trinket, the e-meter, is probably picking up some moisture in your skin, some movement in your skin. And you are not getting out of there until you come up with something to confess. Yeah. I might go down to the Little Village. Not going to go all the way to Pilsen. Might go into some of the north side neighborhoods and look for like the really cool kind of city thrift stores. Who knows? Maybe I'll static stream some of that. All right, what are people saying? What are you saying? What are you saying when I'm not looking? Haggis. Haggis. Haggis, haggis. Haggis. Creamy coleslaw. But it has to have a tang. All right, one more. Check the battery here. I'm doing good on battery, but I've already been live over an hour, and you know how delicate I am. Oh, here's one of our older staff members. So nice to see all new staff. I wonder why they had to replace some of the older staff. We talked about how they might have been getting paid or paying bills on my last live. Well, They got them all replaced. Fancy, fancy uniforms. How do you like that gold knot on the tie? So they has to be clip-on, right? Has to be clip-on. Otherwise, how would all of these gentlemen have tied their ties to make the knot perfectly golden and the rest of the tie dark? So it's obviously clip-on. What are you going to do? Thank you, Renee. Bye. All right, we're going to wash our body Thetan, and we're going to walk our body Thetan in training. How you doing? I know I don't have posters and flyers and signboards, and I could do better, but I have this. See, I did get this done today. It's something, right? Oh yeah, it's been very busy today. When I first got here, people are buzzing in and out. A lot of staff, as I mentioned. Only the one female with that long blonde hair. Do we remember her? Or is she new? I think we remember her. And she was all like the blush and little smile when I called her out as she walked away. She wants to be famous like Shannon down in Hollywood Boulevard. So, if you wonder where you can get the course on how to train your own body Thetans, you have the book. You have the book. You don't need Dianetics. You can get Doodlenetics, because it's mental. Doodlenetics is mental. Oh, look who's across the street. The guy that they didn't want to talk to me, and the lady from inside ran out. She wasn't in uniform. Hey, boo. Hey, buddy. Have a good one in there. See, he had to sneak around behind me across the street, and he's afraid he would get... What was he afraid of? What was he afraid of? Afraid of a weird lady with a cabbage? Well, of course, in the big city. Doodlenetics. It's mental. This is the course. This is the coursework. This is the coursework you have to take when you join Miss Cabbage's course in how to train your body Thetan. I will actually do the training, though. I will be in charge. So, Kathy. Musical Kathy. Kathy, you want to take Miss Cabbage's course? Doodlenetics, because it's mental. All right. We'll stay out here for just a few more minutes and then we'll get going. do a little more exercising.
I love the uniforms. They're very sharp. Did you come from cold water? Why?
I'm just trying to converse.
Eat this cabbage. This cabbage. She's an influencer. Taking my invisible body thing now for a little walk. Being trained. They're training.
We just want to make sure that, you know, they're well aware of what I'm doing out here, because I am just documenting and chatting with my friends, and maybe talking a little bit about protecting children. So I think I'm going to begin to pack it up here. Graduate. Look at that Bank of Ireland shirt. How about that? What happened?
My AirPods fell out.
Oh, did you get it?
Oh, but that's okay. Right up.
Thank you so much.
Nice save. Good job, everybody. All right. Because you know why? Chicago is dope. Chicago is beautiful. Chicago is a wonderful city. Chicago is full of friendly, lovely, helpful people. So all those travel logs you see about Chicago, don't go there, they'll kill you, blah, 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 blah. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right, this is Miss Cabbage signing off, although I have to figure out how to stop being live. You all have a really good day. You are just beyond number one, all of you, in my mind, for even being here. And I hope you had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. So, bye now. How do we stop?